A man accidentally dropped his pricey watch into the ocean, but when he dove down to search for it, he stumbled upon something he never even imagined. As soon as he brushed away the sand, an extremely old dagger appeared. It was so ancient that rust had eaten into its surface, yet a faint shine still remained. When he looked closer, he noticed several precious diamonds embedded in its handle, clearly showing it was a rare and historic weapon. He immediately carried the dagger back to the ship and called his crew. Soon, all of them plunged back into the water. None of them expected that this part of the ocean could be hiding so much treasure. Within moments, the man uncovered a huge heavy stone buried in the sand. The second he saw it, his experience told him that there must be a sunken ship nearby. Without wasting even a second, he pulled out his detector and began scanning. Suddenly, the needle shot back and forth wildly, a clear sign that something massive was hidden below. He switched on the blower machine, clearing away layer after layer of sand. Slowly, a large object began to emerge. It turned out to be an old cannon, possibly dating back to World War II. The seawater had damaged it slightly, but something that old and historic could still sell for a great amount. He tied ropes around the cannon and started filling airbags so it could rise gently. The cannon began lifting smoothly, but just as it reached near the surface, a high-speed boat appeared right above them. It was the Marine Police on patrol. They spotted a ship in a zone where exploration was strictly prohibited, so the crew couldn't risk bringing the cannon out. One teammate tried distracting the officers, but staying underwater for too long was getting dangerous. In the middle of this, Paul decided to release a little oxygen from the airbags so the cannon could sink back down safely. But one teammate slipped and accidentally released all the oxygen at once. The cannon plummeted downward, dragging the teammate with it. His hand got trapped underneath. Everyone rushed to help, but the cannon was so heavy that no one could budge it, and their oxygen was almost gone. If this continued, they could all lose their lives. At that critical moment, Paul thought fast. He used the last bit of oxygen and filled the airbags again, pushing with all his strength to lift the cannon. With the airbags inflating, the team worked together and finally freed their trapped friend. When they returned to the ship, the Marine Police were still waiting, but luck favored them. Neela recognized one of the officers as an old friend. After a quick conversation, he allowed them to leave. After this incident, Paul became certain that this ocean area was hiding huge amounts of treasure. The next day, he went back with all his gear. Not even 30 minutes had passed when he sensed something unusual. As he moved closer, he spotted a crashed airplane lying underwater. He swam straight to it and began investigating. But what Paul found there was so shocking that he remained silent for days. When the right moment came, he gathered his team again to retrieve the treasure. First, he tried lifting that same historic cannon, but this time, the rope from his machine snapped and the cannon plunged back into the ocean. Only this time, it landed directly on top of an old sunken ship, and maybe that accident was the most valuable mistake Paul ever made in his life.